Wednesday morning. I pray that you're having a great day. Just wanted to take a second to share a quick word with you out of Philippians chapter 2, verses 12 through 15. Paul writes this. He says, "Therefore, my dear children, as you have always obeyed, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence, continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you to will and act in order to fulfill His good purpose. Do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God without fault in a warped and crooked generation. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky." I was reading this passage this morning, just kind of thinking through my life with God. I've been reading a lot recently about following the leading of the Holy Spirit, how we're to be in tune with what God has to say to us, how we're to take moments to draw close to Him and allow the Holy Spirit to lead our lives. Now, if I'm honest, there's days where I do a pretty good job of that, of listening to God and waiting on the Holy Spirit. But there's a lot more days where I don't, where I go my own way and I do my own thing. As I was reading this, I was reminded that often when we're in a good crowd, a good group of friends, we follow the Holy Spirit if we're all following together. But when we do it alone, it's a little bit different because we don't have others to rely on. We have to fully rely on God's presence in our life. My prayer for you today is that you wouldn't just follow God when others are following Him, but you would look at your own life and you would say, how do I follow you today, God? How do I hear your voice today? Well, it begins with getting into the Word. It begins with listening to His voice. We have to make sure that our focus is set on Jesus Christ. He's the beginner and the ender of our faith. He's the author and perfecter of all that we have. And so if we allow God to truly write into our lives on a consistent basis, if we slow down for just a moment and say, God, what do you want to do in and through me today? I think He will open us up to multiple possibilities to be used for His glory. What is God longing to do in your life? Well, I think He's longing for you to shine like a bright star for the glory of God in everything that you do and say. And so I pray that you do that today. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.